front row and center with his family, and she was also spotted on the field with Stefon Diggs the day before the Super Bowl at a meet and greet with the Patriots' friends and family. So people thought that, okay, this possibly could be it. Cardi B probably is upset because he has the woman who Offset cheated on Cardi B with and got pregnant right there on the field. But y'all, that was not it. Now, you also remember in my last video, we talked about his other baby mama, Kiki. Now, if you're not up to date, one of Stefon Diggs' baby mamas was front row and center at the Super Bowl. And she wasted no time posting on her IG stories. And her being there is allegedly the straw that broke the camel's back. So allegedly, Steph wanted both his sons at the Super Bowl. Cardi agreed to that principle because she's in a relationship with him. The issue wasn't the kids, it was the chaos attached to one situation. One baby mama has been openly hostile towards Cardi in their relationship, feeding narratives to blogs for over a year and trying to paint everything as PR. That energy matters. Boundaries matter. Originally, Mom Diggs was supposed to bring the baby. That plan changed last minute when Kiki decided she needed to attend herself. Because of that, Steph handled it by getting her a ticket and sitting her in general admission, away from family and the suite, specifically to avoid drama and keep things respectful. But the moment she sat down, she posted it. Blogs picked it up immediately, exactly what Cardi was trying to avoid. The issue is boundaries, protection, and peace. If you're with someone, it's your responsibility to manage external chaos, especially when kids and public scrutiny are involved. Protecting your partner doesn't mean excluding your children. It means not allowing other adults to weaponize access for attention. So there you have it, y'all. That is allegedly what caused Cardi B to be over it. So basically, Kiki has been held in the background, okay? She's been causing a lot of problems. Now, I have been seeing a lot of blogs and a lot of posts about their relationship being PR even after the baby was born. Now, I could understand it before the baby was born, but they have a whole child, y'all. I don't think this relationship is PR. And let's be real, we know women can be petty, and it's definitely given I did this on purpose. I planned on coming anyways because she's sitting there front row and center with her Patriots outfit on. The girl had this up her sleeve the entire time. Now, I'm wondering if Kiki is the reason that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs didn't spend Christmas together. It came out that the reason Cardi was not around Stefon is because she didn't want her kids around all that drama, because some of the baby moms didn't want their kids to be left with Stefon without them being there. The same pattern that happened with Kiki being at the Super Bowl last minute. Y'all already know she came with, my baby can't be there if I'm not.
Guys, I'm single now. I'm really single now. I spent $1.2 million on a party for Stefon Diggs at the Super Bowl. That worthless thing betrayed me. I left early. I'm fed up. I don't want to deal with these nonsense anymore. Halfway through the game, I realized that Pre-Hall, the mother of his other child, was wearing the official Wags jacket and was sitting in the first row on the sidelines right next to his mother. I was like a buffoon, waiting foolishly in the room. After the breakup, he immediately stopped following me, deleted all our photos together, and then turned to give Pre likes and comments. Treat her like a precious treasure. Even more absurdly, Pre actually obtained the credentials of the New England Patriots team, allowing him to freely enter and exit his hotel and visit his training grounds. Even when he was accused of domestic violence, I still chose to believe him and stood by his side to support him. But he kept betraying me and constantly embarrassed me again and again.
Man, Cardi B looked stupid again. Apparently, she left Offset and she went out there, got knocked up by Stefon Diggs, which I don't think that was the intent. But, it was the whole thing was to embarrass Offset, embarrass him. And that's what a lot of women want to do because you're in competition, man. That's one thing I tell the guys. Check out the Music Entertainment playlist, Real 101 playlist. If you in competition with a girl that you with, it can't work, bro. It can't work. If y'all in competition, she gonna try to hurt you. You buy yourself something nice. Now she want to bankrupt her pockets and depend on you to buy her. It ain't gonna work. You gotta leave them women to themselves. You know what I mean? But Apparently she got beat out by Stefon Diggs' favorite baby mama. I'll try to find a video kind of explaining it a little bit more, a couple videos. But excuse me. Yeah, the baby mom, basically the baby mama that's number one, who ain't never left the number one spot. She was with the family all Super Bowl weekend. She was at the team hotel. You know, she the one that he loved. Allegedly, Kiki, Do You Love Me by Drake was about her. And she his number one. And Cardi B, they allegedly said she spent $1 million flying family and friends out to the Super Bowl and just to be second fiddle. See, this is you know, one of the top female rappers out, dropped the album. A lot of women like the album. And she got beat out. She got beat out by baby mama. Didn't have his first son, so don't have that connection. Didn't have his first child or first son or first daughter. She was one of what, possible 5 or 6 women that was simultaneously pregnant or pregnant around the same time. And you have women still trying to justify. But Offset, look, at the end of the day, but Offset ain't got nothing to do. And she was still married. But Offset did this, but Offset did that. And this is what I'm be talking about. Women, a lot of women are inherently vengeful. So when you put a woman trying to compete with you because she secretly hate men or she's secretly jealous of men, a relationship, I say this all the time on the Free Game 89 channel. That link's inside the link tree if you want to go over there. I say this all the time, bro. When you decide to be with a person, relationship, cohabitate, you run a household, a marriage, with or without the government, y'all are one. It's no longer I, me, you, it's us. It's our money. It ain't 50-50. We put all our shit in one pot and we arms, hands, toes, elbows, foots and feet and toes and fingers, we all in. But with most women, they just want to put their right foot in, you know, and they want to have they want to have a foot out the door. And that's one thing that needs to really be discussed. If you're thinking about making a life partnership, you know, whatever that may be, cohabitate, life partnership, a marriage, a union, whatever y'all want to call it, it needs to be said. If you ain't all in, you hiding money, you doing secret shit, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. That means she already got an escape plan. If a woman already or a man got an escape plan already, they don't trust. And that's a lot of things y'all don't look at. If they ain't all in and they already trying to escape it, it's just they women like that, they just go start an OnlyFans to sell cat, right? But ultimately she lost. And ultimately, you know, once a man pair bonds with a woman and that's the woman he get along with, and she allows him to be him and she understands what she's dealing with, that's a unicorn. Because most women want to come in and be that woman, let's just say be in her spot, but they don't want to give the give that she give to be in that spot, if that makes sense. She understand he gonna keep fucking these hoes. She understand he gonna do him. As long as she's straight, as long as, I guess, you know, he don't bring no STDs, no diseases. And, you know, dudes was talking about the rich man rule. So when women deal with men of means that have riches, they understand that they gonna do their thing and they gonna have other women. But it's just as long as I'm treated number one, I'm good. You don't bring me no diseases or no babies or make me look stupid. That's the letter of the law, you know, for a lot of them. But also when you think about Offset, this is why, you know, a lot of guys don't get on Offset like that, is for the simple fact, yeah, he didn't have a baby on her. And if he did, he paid the abortion rate, right? But this is who you married. You married a guy that never was faithful to you. So how do you expect to he begged for your love and forgiveness back? You took him back. He married you. You almost went to jail, got sued over beating some hoes up over him. He gonna fuck hoes. So how can you get mad because you dealing with a dude you like dudes who gonna fuck other women? The dude that's gonna praise and worship Cardi and not cheat on Cardi, that doesn't do it for her. She's a former stripper. She's a former prostitute. She's a whore rapper. You know what I'm saying? But there is a guy out there that won't cheat and do everything. And look, and just as probably physically attractive as Offset for her as Offset and Stefon Diggs. But you know why she wouldn't like that? Why she wouldn't be happy with him? It's because he don't have that cheating gene. He can make it all about her, take care of her kids. I seen it happen time and time again. And she just gonna be like, he's just too good for me. No, women like the reflection of themselves. They can never understand it. They like them type of dudes. So at the end of the day, you leave Offset and get with a dude worse than Offset who make you look stupid. Y'all all on the same boat together doing Lord knows what that secret substance was on the boat. And you a sister wife. But you was mad because Offset had these other hoes out here make you look stupid, and then you go out there and make yourself look even stupider. When you could have just did that with your husband. See, when you are, one thing I learned about being vengeful is it always blow back in your face. When you go out your way to try to handle revenge in a lot of situations, it always blow back in your face. A lot of times, let God deal with it. Let God deal with it and enjoy the house burning. Because what goes around, it comes around, both good and bad. Everybody speak on that term as far as bad, but worse, good and bad. People think, when they get good karma, it's supposed to be what they want it to be in a form of money and wealth and riches and all this stuff. A lot of times it's in the form of time. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of more time. You get a lot of the opportunities that you deserve. A lot of people fuck around and get a whole bunch of money and riches. First thing they do is gonna die. They're going to crash out and do dumb shit and die. But, to this whole thing, a lot of female points to this was, well, he did it. I'm going to do it too. And that's why you in the predicament you in. Men or women are different. He's going to recover because guess what? Women still want him. You're not going to recover. You're a baby mama. You're a bad decision maker. You said you hate men. You're a feminist. You used to rob and steal men. Most productive and sane men don't want nothing to do with you. The Pookie's gonna just want to smash and say they hit Cardi, but ain't nobody committing to that. God sent you a husband that you selected, that you agreed to be a husband with because that was your level. That was the reflection. You leave that, well, you still in that marriage, but within that marriage, you go get a guy that's worse. And you really went out your way to be vengeful to make him look bad. Which, if I'm him, I never would have said nothing. To be real, I never would have said nothing. I just would have kept it player. I wouldn't have been on the internet crashing out, I wouldn't have said nothing. Because this day was coming where she had banana on her face. And you lost to a better bitch. And you had no chance to win. You older. She already pair bonded to what he want. She already tried to change him. Probably it didn't work. And she accepted him for what he is. And she gonna rock out with that. Until come the day the tables turn when he lose all his money, he broke. Then she gonna crush the nigga. I know how the game go. This is why it's important for men and women to get to work on thyself. Therefore, you can really get the person you deserve to be with. Or you feel like you deserve to be with. But all that energy she put out about being a hoe and all that shit, man, she got what she deserved. And watch that money dry up. Because the way women spend money is regular. She's going to be broke. Gonna be back on Love and Hip Hop. But watch how many women justify, well, I'll cheat back or he did. Just let you know that moral compass right there. If you're not a killer, you're not a killer. If you're not a cheater, you're not a cheater. Can't nobody make you cheat. If you're not a thief, can't nobody make you be a thief. He stole this. I stole his shit. You a thief. Can't nobody make you do that. That's the one time I tell myself is like when God tests you to be real. He tests you. He tests your faith for hard times. Do you really believe in me? Let me take you through this to see if you really believe. Let me take you through a rough patch of steel if you really gonna stand on your moral compass or you gonna go do some whole shit. Because what's a lesson without a test? How do I know you mess with me or you believe in me without a test? And most people fail it. Most people fail it. The minute the script say get offline to do some whole shit, they do whole shit and their moral compass is terrible. Their moral compass is terrible. And most women you see, they justify the fuck shit that other, he cheated, so I cheat back. Okay, you a cheater then. Well, I'm not. No, you a cheater. You could have just left. You know what I'm saying? You could have just left. Why didn't you just leave? You wanted to be vengeful and spiteful, and all that do is blow back into your face. It just make you as lower than the person you trying to get back. And I had to learn that, bro. Getting my get back put me in fucked up positions. Guess what? I just started leaving people alone. I ain't need to argue. I ain't need to fight. I ain't need to let you know. Nigga, I'm gone. You know that I had to learn that, dog. I had to learn it, man. Patience. And even after a while, you learn patience and you learn peace. You learn to move on from these people. And a lot of times it's not even in the sense of some malice that happened with an argument or a fight. A lot of times it's just you peep, oh man, you know, I'm giving this energy to somebody, but they not giving that energy back to me. It's like, all right, I get it. I peep your game. I'm put a video. No, I deleted it. But I seen a video where a guy was talking about how certain people, like certain men, greet you and let you know their energy, like half handshakes, half dabs, or they push you back when you come in and embrace. You know, women do it too to guys and other women. And that kind of lets you know a lot of people I think are socially blind. But I'm going to talk about that in another video. But I appreciate y'all. Check out the Real 101 playlist, music entertainment playlist. Hit the link tree. It's the first link. It's the only link in the description that say find me everywhere. Hit that link, the Patreon, X, Facebook, Kick, the whole 9 piece.